Hello, my friends. How are you? I think you are all great by the grace of Almighty Allah, and I'm also fine. My friends, today I'm going to discuss about have to and must. Okay, so my friends, you all know already about two modal auxiliaries. Okay, I have mentioned here for your better understanding have to and must. And I think if you know uh, the correct meaning of these of two modal auxiliaries means have to and must. So you can use in your daily conversations, you can make sentences freely. So I think if you have the correct ideas of these two models, I think uh, you can apply. Okay, you can apply anywhere if you want. Okay, so let's see. So my friends, you can see have to and must. I have mentioned here um, what the difference between two modal auxiliaries. Okay, today I will discuss. So I would like to discuss mm, firstly about have to. Okay, have to. So uh, before using have to uh, in these sentences, I think you have to know the meaning first. Okay, so have to means what? So have to means I write here for your better understanding. Have to means general obligation. Okay, have to means general obligation, or we can say that necessary to do something, or we can say that future obligation. Okay, so let's see on sentences its reflection. Okay, so number one, I have to brush my teeth twice a day. Okay, I have to brush my teeth twice a day. This sentence means future obligation, or means necessary to do something, necessary to uh, brush. Okay, necessary to brush teeth twice a day. Okay, or we can say that it's a general obligation. Okay, so my friends, everyone I think has habit uh, for daily to brush use their teeth. Okay, and I think everyone should follow the rules of habit. Okay, so this is necessary to do, and I think this is a future obligation. Okay, you have to brush your teeth uh, uh, daily twice a day. Okay, um next sentence, I have to go to work. Okay, this is also, I can say that general obligation, or future obligation, or necessary. Okay, this sentence means necessary. I have to go to work. I have to go to work, that means why you have to go to work. You have to go to work for some reasons, for money. Okay, so everyone I think has to go to work for earning money, so that they can maintain their family members properly. That's why they have to go to work. Okay, so this sentence means future obligation. Okay, so we can say so my friends, let's see number three. You have to go to the store. Okay, you have to go to the store, that means um, for buying something like medicines or uh, daily needs. Okay, so that's why you have to go to the store, you have to go to this shop, you have to go to the uh, uh, marketplace, or you have to go to the you have to go to bazaar. Okay, So why people have to go to marketplace or go to local market for buying something? Okay, this is also, I think, future obligation. Okay, and we can say that general obligation, or I'd like to say again, it's necessary to do. Okay, so my friends, you got the idea what am I trying to mention. Okay, so my friends, have to used in a sentence as a strongly recommendation. Okay, have to use in a sentence strongly recommendation. Okay, let's see one sentence for you better understanding. So number one, you have to see that movie, it was great. You have to see that movie, it was great. Okay, it was great, that means the movie. Okay, you went to see the cinema hall, and you were watching movie, and the movie was great, and I think this is strongly recommendation. Okay, recommendation sentences. So you have to see that movie. Why? It was great. That's why you have to see that movie. Okay, so this sentence means strongly recommendation. In this case, have to used. Okay, so next sentence, you have to go to hospital. Why? Because your dad is not well. That's why you have to go to hospital. Okay, so your dad is not well. That's why you have to go to hospital. Okay, so my friends, I think if you want to understand better, so you have to see the second sentence or second statements, because recommendations, okay, recommendations depend on second sentence. Okay, so you have to go to hospital because your father is not well. That's why you have to go to hospital. Okay, so you have to go to hospital. This sentence actually depends on second sentence. Okay, that I think I have mentioned here is strongly recommendation. Okay, my friend, I think have to used as a strongly recommendation in sentences. You understood better. Okay, so my friends, have to used past obligation. Okay, have to used past obligation. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I had to wait a long time for my bus. Okay, I had to wait a long time for my bus. This is past obligation. Okay, have to used for future application, and had to is used for past application. Okay, so my friends, remember it. Okay, don't forget it. I had to wait a long time for past for my boss. Okay, so this sentence means past obligation. So second sentence, I'd like to mention for your better understanding. The doctor told her that she had to lose weight. This sentence means also past obligation. Okay. I think my friends, you got the idea about past obligation. I think when you say this kind of sentences, I think you could understand properly, and if you are informed or if you are well known to these sentences, I think you can use. Or if you are not well informed this sentence, or if you are not well experienced in these sentences, you can't use properly in your daily conversation, in making any sentences. Okay, so my friends, so you should know the proper use of have to. Okay, my friends, I want to mention one thing also. Have to used also a negative obligation. Have to used as a negative obligation. So let's see. So I write here for a better understanding. I don't have to do something. I don't have to do something. That means I don't have to work. I don't have to take care of it. I don't have to go to market. Okay, so this sentence means not necessary. Okay, not necessary to go to market, to take care. So this sentence means negative obligation. Okay, so another sentence I'd like to mention. I am not, or I'm not working tomorrow. I don't have to get up early. I'm not working tomorrow. I don't have to get up early. This sentence means what? Negative obligation. Because not necessary to get up early. Okay? Because he is not working tomorrow. So he doesn't has to get up early. No need to get up early. Okay, this sentence means negative obligation. Okay, so let's see one sentence more. Okay, to get better understood. Okay, to get better understanding. So number 3, Jackson doesn't have to work very hard. Jackson doesn't have to work very hard. This sentence means also negative obligation. Okay, negative obligations here means also future obligations and negative future obligations. You can say that. So you have to go there. This sentence means future obligation and negative future obligations means you don't have to go. Okay, you don't have to go. So this is negative obligation. Also negative future obligation. I think, my friend, this is an interesting matter to understand. Okay, so if you understand the future obligation, I think you can use easily negative obligation. Okay, So my friends, I think you got the idea what am I trying to say, and also I would like to discuss about have to also has one meaning. Have to is used. Have to is used objective obligation. Okay, have to is used objective obligation. So I would like to write for your better understanding. Okay, please wait. Okay, my friend, have to is used also uh, objective obligation. Okay, so let's see. Number one example for your better understanding. In France, in France, you have to drive the car. In France, you have to drive the you have to drive a car. Okay, you have to drive a car on the right. Okay, on the right. In France, you had to drive a car on the right. So I'm trying to say have to use also as objective obligation. Okay, so let's see. In France, you have to drive what? A car. Okay, this is object. You have to drive what? A car. This is object. So have to emphasizes the car. Okay, emphasizes the car. So that's why a car is a car is an object. Okay, object, and that's why have to drive what? A car. So have to is used here a objective obligation. So have to what? Have to drive what? A car. A car is an object, and have to is used here objective obligation. Have to emphasizes the object. Okay, emphasizes the object a car. That's why we can call this sentence objective obligation. Okay, so remember it. Okay, don't forget it. So next sentence for your better understanding. Number 2. In England, in England, most school children most school children have to wear a uniform. A uniform So this sentence means also objective obligation. Okay, so in England, most school children have to wear what? A uniform. What? A uniform. So have to is used here, objective obligation. So a uniform is the object and have to emphasizes the uniform. So that's why we can call it objective obligation. Okay, objective obligation. So have to is also used as an objective obligation. The two sentence I have mentioned here so that you can understand properly. So number 3, I would like to write here so that you can understand. Okay, number 3, John has to wear a tie at work. John has to wear a tie. Tie. Okay, at work. At work. John has to wear. John has to wear what? A tie. Has to emphasizes the word tie. A tie is an object. Okay, John has to wear what? What? That means a tie. A tie is an object and has to emphasizes the word a tie, and tie is a object. Okay, tie is a object. So that's why we call it objective obligation. So have to is also used objective is used also as a objective obligation. So my friends, you got the idea, and what am I trying to discuss about have to? I think you got few informations regarding have to. I think when you want to use have to in your sentences, I think you totally will feel free, okay, to use these modal auxiliaries in your daily conversation or in your sentences. Okay, so my friends, I would like to discuss now about must. Okay, must. Okay, so let's see. So my friends, before discuss about must, I would like to say about must, what is meaning of this. Okay, so must meaning what? So what the meaning of these modal auxiliaries? Must means specific obligation. Okay, must means a specific obligation. So let's see on sentences, okay, so that you can understand properly. So I'd like to write sentences so that you can understand. So Example number 1. You must be hospital by 1 p.m. You must be hospital by 1 p.m. By 1 p.m. you must be hospital. So this is a definite time, and in this definite time, a certain time, you have to reach there, or you have to go there. Okay, you must be hospital by 1 p.m. Okay, so specific obligation, must be hospital, must emphasize the time. By 1 p.m. you must reach. Okay, you must reach by 1 p.m. So must emphasize the time. In this definite time, or in this certain time, you have to reach, or you have to go to hospital. Okay, you must reach the hospital. So we also say that must is used also subjective obligation. Okay, so interesting matter. Okay, my friends, look at this. You must be hospital by 1 p.m. So you must, okay, have to used, okay, have to is used as a objective obligation, and must is used as subjective obligation. Okay, must is used for subjective obligation. So you must, so must refers or indicates or emphasizes the subject. Okay, subject you. So I think my friends, you understood. So must, in another concept, must indicates or emphasizes the subject. That's why we can call must is used for subjective obligation, or we can say that must is used for, okay, specific obligation. Okay, in this sentence, must is used by two ways. Okay, so one is subjective and one is specific obligation. I think, my friends, you understood. Okay, so I'd like to mention one sentence for your better understanding. You must go to university. You must go to university. Okay, by 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Okay, so must, I have told you already, must is used as a subjective obligation. So here I can say must emphasizes the subject, you must, and specific obligation. So must emphasizes the time. So in this time, you must be there. You must go to university. So my friends, you got the idea. and you understood what am I trying to tell you or discuss. Okay. Okay, my friends, I'd like to tell you one thing. Must can be used to emphasize a statement. I'd like to say again, must can be used also to emphasize a statement. Okay, let's see one sentence, okay, so that you can understand. I must say. Example, I must say, this is an excellent idea. This is an excellent idea. This is an excellent idea. I must say. So I must say this. I must say this modal auxiliaries. Okay. Emphasize the next sentences. Okay. This is an excellent idea. This is a statement, and this statement to these statements, okay, must is used here for emphasize. Okay, so must emphasizes these statements. This sentence we can call it one statement. Okay, so my friend, must is used also as an statement. Okay, I must say this is an excellent idea. So this is an excellent idea. This is one statement, and must emphasizes this statement. So my friends, I think you could understand properly, okay, about must. Okay, my friends, also I'd like to write one sentence for your better understanding. I must warn you. I must warn you. It's so dangerous to touch the evil things. I must warn you. These must emphasize the statements. It's so dangerous to touch the evil things. It's so dangerous to touch the evil things. This is a statement, and must emphasizes the statements. So must is used here to emphasize the statements. Okay, so my friends, I think you got a lot of things about must. Okay, I think when you want to use this modal auxiliaries must in your daily conversations or making any sentences, I think you will not mistake. Okay, so my friends, must is also used uh, not necessary, okay, or negative obligations. Okay, so my friends, I would like to write two sentences for you better understanding. Okay, so I have told you already, must is used also must is used for subjective obligation. Okay, or we can say that uh, negative obligations. Okay, so let's say, you must not do something. Okay, you must not uh, do something. You must not. The contractions already I have told you, must not. Uh, the contraction form is mustn't. Mustn't. M-U-S-N'-T. You must not, or you mustn't do something. Do something. Here you can see the subject you. Already I have told you must can be used for subjective obligation. Okay, you must not. Okay, so must not, that means you. Subjective obligation and negative subjective obligation and subjective negative obligations, we can say that. Okay, you must not do something. Okay, so it's not necessary to do something. That means subjective negative subjective obligation. Okay, so to express this kind of expressions, I think you can use must or must not. Okay, so for negative obligations, I think also used must. Okay, in our daily conversations. So my friends, I think you understood. Okay, so I'd like to say again this sentence: you must not do something. That means you need not to do something. Okay, so my friends, lastly, I'd like to mention one sentence for your better understanding regarding negative obligations by using must. Okay, you must not keep the secret. You must not, or you mustn't keep the secret. Okay, so already I've told you must is used for subjective obligation, also used negative subjective obligation. Okay, so negative as a negative obligations, must is also used. Okay, so my friends, you can see you must not or you mustn't keep the secret. So you need not to keep the secret. Okay, so my friends, you got the idea about must. And today I have tried to discuss is all about have to and must. These two modal auxiliaries, I think in your daily conversations or your grammar. I think you use these two modal auxiliaries. Sometimes I think you will mistake, or sometimes I think you will not. But if you have the correct idea, or if you have the proper knowledge uh, of these two modal auxiliaries, I think you can use in your daily spoken, or you can use these two modal auxiliaries for making any sentences freely. Okay. uh, so my friends, that's all for today. uh, I have tried my level best to give you a little bit informations uh, regarding have to and must. I think you got the uh, differences, you got few ideas of two modal auxiliaries, that means have to and must. I think my informations will help you to be a fluent speaker. These informations will help you to get understood English properly. Okay, so my friends, that's all for today. Again, request you all to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon, because when I would upload new videos for you, you can see. Okay, so till then, wait and take care of yourself. Okay, bye bye.